Attention, Raider Nation. Things are heating up in Las Vegas. The NFL trade deadline is just around the corner. And behind-the-scenes news has just revealed a move that could completely change the Raiders' future. A bold, strategic decision, according to insiders, is already being discussed among executives. And the name involved in this negotiation will leave many speechless. I've gotten exclusive behind-the-scenes information about the scenario that could transform the season. And I'll tell you everything in detail. But first, if you're a Raiders fanatic and want to stay ahead of the curve, like and subscribe now, because what's about to happen could be the turnaround no one saw coming. Time is running out in Las Vegas. As the Raiders prepare for Week 9 against the Jacksonville Jaguars, 2-5 after a bye week, the organization faces one of the most crucial moments of the 2025 season, and perhaps its near future. General Manager John Spytek and head coach Pete Carroll are under pressure to make a decision that could reshape the offense. What to do with wide receiver Jakobi Meyers. Since the start of the season, Meyers has quietly, but consistently, requested a trade. He's frustrated, feeling underutilized in a system that hasn't yet found its rhythm, and with free agency looming, the Raiders now face a choice. Trade him before the deadline or risk losing him for free. It's a business decision shrouded in emotion. And according to ESPN's Adam Schefter, one that has been watching closely for a while, ready to make its move, the New England Patriots. That's right. The moment Meyers launched his career could now bring him back home. Under new head coach Mike Vrabel and led by rookie sensation Drake May, the Patriots have finished 6-2 and are fighting for a playoff spot. Their offense has been strong but inconsistent, even with stars like Stephon Diggs, Keyshawn Boat, and Hunter Henry making solid plays. What's missing is a reliable receiver with a possession-based style of play who can keep drives alive, and Meyers fits that bill perfectly. In 2025, Meyers racked up 29 receptions for 329 yards, but has yet to score a touchdown. Even so, last season alone, he surpassed the 1,000-yard receiving mark, proving his reliability and durability. A trade to New England would be more than a reunion. It would be a second chance at glory. For the Patriots, it's an opportunity to give Meyers another reliable weapon. For the Raiders, it's a smart move, both financially and strategically. According to league sources, the potential deal under discussion would send Meyers to the Patriots in exchange for a fourth-round pick in the 2025 draft. A modest but significant return considering his expiring contract. For Las Vegas, this capital could be used to address other needs or invest in the future. Still, not everyone in Raider Nation is on board with the idea. Meyers has been a consistent presence since joining the team in 2023, with over 180 receptions and strong chemistry with the quarterbacks. Losing him would weaken an offense already struggling for consistency. But with Pete Carroll's new system, which emphasizes speed, physicality, and deep threats, this situation no longer seems ideal. This move could open the door for younger players like Trey Tucker to take on a more significant role, and could also mark the beginning of a larger roster shakeup in Las Vegas. After all, if the Raiders are serious about a long-term residency, turning current assets into future draft capital is the kind of bold move Spytek was hired to make. And as the trade deadline approaches, league rumors are mounting. Meyers' situation could be the first stone to fall, and when it does, there's one name that could cause a stir across the NFL. This is the kind of boat that makes all the noise in the NFL. Max Crosby, the heart of the Las Vegas Raiders defense, linked to a shocking trade with the Dallas Cowboys. As the trade deadline approaches, reports suggest Dallas has contacted Las Vegas about one of the league's most dominant defensive ends, and while it seems impossible, it could make sense for both sides. The Cowboys' defense crumbled in 2025. Once known for its aggressiveness, the unit is now near the bottom of the league standings. Since trading Micah Parsons to Green Bay earlier this year, a transfer that brought back 2 first-round picks and veteran Kenny Clark, Dallas has lacked a true pass rusher to replace him. Enter Max Crosby. The all-pro edge rusher is the Raiders' emotional leader, a relentless force with nearly 60 sacks since 2019. But Las Vegas is 3-5 and clearly rebuilding under general manager John Spytek and coach Pete Carroll. With Crosby taking a massive $38.1 million pay rise in 2025, the Raiders may have to make a painful but strategic choice. Here's a hypothetical trade offer. Cowboys receive D.E. Max. Crosby Raiders receive 2 2 2026 first-round picks, including one from Green Bay, D.E. Sam Williams, and a 2026 fourth-round pick. For the Raiders, this is tempting. 2 first-round picks would give them the freedom to reshape their roster around young players. 26-year-old Sam Williams has shown flashes of talent, but hasn't had a full opportunity in Dallas. This move could add depth, youth, and future talent to Las Vegas. For the Cowboys, it's a bold win-now move. With Dak Prescott playing at a high level and CeeDee Lamb among the league's best receivers, the offense is ready. The defense, however, needs a new spark. Pairing Crosby with Kenny Clark and rookie Donovan Ezirawaku under defensive coordinator Matt Eberflus could immediately restore defensive dominance. Financially, Dallas can handle the change thanks to multiple salary contracts and salary cap flexibility. They've already announced their willingness to invest, re-signing Osa Odighizuwa for $80 million this offseason. For Las Vegas, it's a matter of timing. Crosby turns 29 in 2026, still in the elite, but nearing the end of his prime. By the time the Raiders are truly ready to compete, around 2027, his value may diminish. Converting him into several key draft picks now could accelerate security. It would be devastating for Raider Nation. Crosby isn't just a player, he's the soul of the times. But sometimes the hardest decisions are the right ones. And if this blockbuster trade happens, it could trigger a ripple effect across the league, with another key Raiders star possibly next in line to be limited. When everything pointed to the Raiders heading for a follow-up, a surprising twist may be on the way. According to several league sources, Las Vegas is exploring a trade to bring in a new offensive weapon, one that could instantly reshape the team's entire identity. The name that's grabbing attention across the league? T. Higgins. Yes, the talented Cincinnati Bengals wide receiver, who has been the center of trade rumors all season, could be the next big acquisition in Sin City. With the Bengals struggling to reach a new contract deal and their playoff hopes fading, Cincinnati may finally be ready to move on. And the Raiders, fresh out of international negotiations over Jakobi Meyers' release, are perfectly positioned to make an offer. Sources claim that general manager John Spytek is in active negotiations to sign a big receiver who can dominate the passing game. At 6 feet 3 inches, Higgins fits that description perfectly. In 2025, he recorded 32 receptions for 471 yards and 3 touchdowns, despite the inconsistent performance of quarterbacks in Cincinnati. His combination of size, sure hands, and ability in the red zone could make him the perfect complement to Davante Adams, or even his future successor. For the Raiders, this would be an affirmation play. Instead of demolishing everything, it would signal that the franchise wants to rebuild around proven talent. Coach Pete Carroll, known for emphasizing physical football and explosive plays, would have worked hard to have a receiver who could win contested receptions and expand the field. Higgins fulfills all the requirements. The trade package being considered includes a second-round pick in the 2025 draft and wide receiver Jakobi Meyers, giving Cincinnati a reliable replacement and draft capital, while allowing Las Vegas to secure a star for the future. With a contract extension likely in the $25 million a year range, it's a bold move, but one that could stabilize the Raiders' offense for many years. Imagine an offense with Aiden O'Connell, or a future young quarterback throwing to Higgins, Adams, and tight end Michael Mayer. That's the kind of core that could finally bring Las Vegas back to playoff contention. This trade rumor also makes sense from a leadership standpoint. Higgins, at just 26 years old, is known for his work ethic and understated intensity, the same traits Pete Carroll has always valued in his players. Adding him to the roster could offset the loss of veterans like Myers or environmentally Max Crosby, should the blockbuster trade materialize. NFL executives are anticipating this power play about to happen. The Raiders are at a crossroads, rebuild or renew, and this type of acquisition would make their direction clear. And here's the most surprising part. Reports suggest that Higgins has already expressed interest in joining Las Vegas, attracted by the chance to play under Carroll, and in a system that would finally establish him as a true WR1. If you were the Raiders' general manager, would you trade Max Crosby for 2 first-round picks, or keep him as the heart of the team? Leave your opinion here. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. I'll be back later to update you with the latest Raiders news.